Hello everybody, Ninja Beta here. I've been getting some questions about the rig I set up for getting a third-person view. Some of you probably are trying to use a normal GoPro or something like it, an action cam, to get the same shot. But in order to do this, you need some kind of 360-degree camera. And that'd probably be the GoPro Fusion, I think, which is out, or the Rylo. I chose the Rylo 360 cam because it has some phenomenal stability issues, but the only bad part about the Rylo is its lens kind of get distorted a little bit when trying to film inside, so lighting from inside can distort the camera's quality. So, but it also has a 180-degree shot to where you only shoot from one side, and the quality is much more better. But you won't get that back view, which stitches the front and the back lens camera angles together. So to start, you're going to need to get a selfie stick, and a really good selfie stick at that. So you don't realize how good a selfie stick is till you buy it and what it needs for the 360-degree angle to work. The Rylo actually comes with a miniature selfie stick. It's very small. Your hand could probably grip over it. What I did is the selfie stick that I bought externally actually extends, and it has 3 different extension points. I can actually get this all the way up to almost as tall as I am, 6 foot. But right now I don't need it. I could just take it down. And the reason why I got this, and I bought actually a pretty durable one from Best Buy, or you probably get them from anywhere, Amazon, but make sure it's durable, especially if you plan on doing something wild and crazy. And then this one is called the QuickPod Selfie Extreme, but I didn't realize at first it had on the base that it probably went out probably about 2 inches around on the outside, and then when I shot my shots on the Rylo, when you look down you can see the base and hidden in the video, when actually these are actually made for to where the software in whatever 360 cam that you use should take out the selfie stick in general, so it should look invisible because it's in its blind spot. But if you have something large and base hugging around to where the camera is right next to it, it's going to have that in the shot as well, and it doesn't look as good. So I would suggest buying a durable selfie stick, and then also getting some kind of selfie stick attachments. This thing is compatible with GoPro attachments. I kind of jerry-rigged mine to where I cut off the base of this selfie stick, and then half of the selfie stick that came with the Rylo kit, and then I pretty much cut the head off a bolt, lodged it on both ends, and kind of made it work. You guys might have to do the same in order to get the best view. Alright, so now that you got the selfie stick, that's just so you can hold it and whatnot, and if you want to play around with it, you could take vlogs or whatever, and you won't be able to see the stick. Go on hikes with the kids or whatnot, that'll be good. So in order to do the shot with my ninja videos, or just biking is what I'm using this for, is you need some type of camo pack. Mine is several years old, so it doesn't even have any kind of attachment for a selfie stick. What I did is I cut a hole at the bottom of the camo pack. That way I can lodge the selfie stick. And then I have a pad, which was a GoPro attachment that I had at one point in time, with the head of the threads that usually are the same for every action cam. And on the end of it, it'll screw in the bottom of there. That way when you attach it, it'll sit securely at the point where you cut the hole. So the first hole I cut wasn't very stable. I cut it way too large. But now I have something that works. And let me get it on there real quick. Because when you're whatever you're shooting, having it just zipped up at the top of your camo pack isn't going to be good enough, because then you're going to have all the play from that selfie stick. You know, some are lighter, some are heavier, it might be worse with others. And you have the stabilization to rely on from the Rylo or whatever action camera you plan on using, but I wouldn't risk it. The less stability, the better the quality of the video anyways. I went solely, I wouldn't really just rely on the camera itself to provide the best shot possible. So now I have that mounted at the bottom of my camo pack, and I have it coming out of here at the top. So at the top of my backpack, to wherever I want to shoot it. Now I can aim it high or low. So whatever you have on a 360, this is where you have the advantage of having a 360 camera. Because if you're going back, if this thing moves to left or right, it doesn't matter. Usually the editing software, you can have it pivot point right here or that, but the editing software will follow wherever you plan on pointing. So it doesn't matter wherever this thing is turned. The only thing I want to make sure is this thing is secure and it's gonna stay put, because these things are kind of spendy. So, and how I make mine stay secure is I have this folding, you want to have like a little something to secure the top with. So I have this little secure locking pivot point to where I usually put my treats when I go hiking, but I'm using it now to fold over the selfie stick at its highest point, and then I just clip it on. So there you have it. This thing's not going anywhere. I have it locked up at the head, at the top, and at the bottom. So this thing's not going to move. Put this on. It's not going anywhere, but it's still low. See, that's where it comes in handy. Now you get to the point where, okay, now all I see is the back of my head or my back, which I'm pretty sure you're probably not trying to get. That's not the most interesting view, right? So let's unclip this. And let's extend this as far as it'll go. I got 3 extension points. I might not need them all, but let's see what happens. I've tried it out already on one of my videos on Instagram for biking, and you can't even really tell the selfie stick is there. It pretty much imitates having a drone flying right above your head. That's pretty much the view it's imitating. Okay, now I'm wrapping it around my bag again, securely, but you got to be really careful and make sure it's really secure, because the selfie stick now is probably 2.5 feet out of my bag, which you want to make sure that your selfie stick is durable and can handle the weight. That's one thing that's good about the Rylo, it's really light. I'll show you right now. So this is what it looks like. Here's one, the front, and then the back. And together, that's what it looks like. So it's really slick, it's slim. What I like about it, it's really easy. You can choose from 180-degree view to 360-degree view. The frames per second, I believe the technology is probably going to get better. It can only shoot 30 frames per second. So if you try to slow your shots down, they're not going to look as good. You probably would want to shoot them on a regular GoPro or some other action camera that has more frames per second. But if you plan on trying to capture everything around you in a 360-degree angle, then this would be definitely ideal. And then after I shoot my shots and capture everything around me, the Rylo will allow me to do the editing after, and then I could just say follow this, boom, and then stop it there and then follow. All right, now that we know, so you can either choose the Rylo or the GoPro Fusion for your 360 camera. I would recommend those two cameras. They have an Insta360 camera that attaches to your phone, but that seems a little tacky to me. I would just get one of these two cameras. I know they're really good. I've actually almost debated buying a GoPro Fusion, but these cameras are really spendy. So the Rylo is probably about $500 alone. So, and the GoPro Fusion's like $100 more than that. So yeah, pick your poison pretty much. All right, now we're gonna mount it in this little secure area. And these little, you gotta be very careful. I've read reviews online of people breaking these lenses really easily and drop them down, and then they have to buy a new camera. I bought mine through Best Buy. I didn't find it at Best Buy. I bought it through Best Buy. So I went to Best Buy, said, hey, I need a Rylo because they don't sell them there. And then I got a warranty there. So if I have anything breaks within a year, Best Buy will support me. I've done that several times with headphones. So I would suggest that, or go through Amazon, someplace where if you break something, you'll get your money's worth, rather than breaking it and then be out $500, which would suck. So, all right, this is what it looks like in this little action cam container. They make an additional case for this that can go underwater, but the 360-degree view doesn't work as good. So I'd only suggest it is if you were in water. Otherwise, just be real careful. But if you're really klutzy, then it might be worth it to get that action case, just so you don't break the darn thing, which is really easy. So I'm gonna go ahead and try this out now and wear it with the pole extended. So also to remember, it doesn't have any voice commands or anything, so I'm gonna have to start it, which is real easy. You just hit the top of the button of the Rylo. It's in there in reverse. That's my issue. All right, maybe if I put it in there right, it'll function properly, huh? All right, so the Rylo's on. The Rylo's on, and all I have to hit is top button for record. So right now, it's set for 180 degrees. I'm gonna turn that off. Now it's set to 300 degrees, 360 degrees. The only thing that sucks about this, it works well, but you can't see after you video your footage, like on the GoPro you can. So if that's the most important value for you, then you might want to get the GoPro Fusion. I think it has that capability as well. So I'm gonna go ahead and start that. Get on my backpack. Get on my camel pack. The thing is long, so you might want to make sure you know what's around you before, because you might just break your darn selfie stick or Rylo just putting your thing on if you got obstacles around you while you're putting it on. So just be aware of your surroundings. Also gonna get a camel pack that's gonna secure everything down, that we don't have to worry about any movement. Now, as you can see, the view of this thing is now way above me. Oh, it's touching the ceiling. I'm not aware of my surroundings. Now that's what it looks like when it's above me. And if you want to, go ahead and look at some of my Instagram videos, and that's what it looks like. It hovers right above you. You can capture everything around me, the head and the back. If I want to, I can put a little bubble on my face, or I can actually wear this camel pack in the front instead in the back and get one bubble on my face, and the camera could be shooting out. I've seen that view captured on motocross using the Rylo, which is pretty cool. Or you can have one shooting front, back. You can have a planetary view. I'll probably shoot out some tutorials about that. But yeah, this is the setup right here. This is the rig. So you bikers, stunt racers, ninja warriors, or just parkour stars, you guys are going to have to be careful, especially if you plan on doing something crazy. So I don't know if I recommend doing something crazy with this setup, but do it at your own risk, or just use a selfie stick. I've seen parkour guys just don't even use a camo pack and just hold a selfie stick and then go all out. All right, well, this is the rig. You know how it works. Good luck. Let me know if you run any issues. If you're using the Rylo and you want to know some editing tips, yeah, just shoot out to me, message me, and I'll hit you up. All right, Ninja Beta, over and out.